Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, and this is more Game Dev Tycoon. And today we are going to be jumping into the world of publisher crazy games, where we want to start getting some stuff pumped out here because we have just made some good games. But you can see here we've gone from making about 300,000 to 500 to 600 and then dropping down here. Our scores are starting to drop, our income's really dropping, so I upgraded the engine. Didn't mean to click there. Unfortunately, when I upgraded the engine, I also researched racing, and that immediately gave me the steering wheel option, so I can't add that to my engine until I research it, which sucks a little bit. What we're going to do today is we're going to work with the publisher to make a larger game and see if we can try and get some more make. Fortunately, there is one available here that's any topic, any genre. The sticky part is that the minimum score has to be 7. But we don't have enough fans. We only have 7,000 fans to make a medium game on your own. Really, you want to have at least 80,000 fans. The game says 100,000, but 80,000 is fine. But if we can get above a 7, we're going to get some sweet royalties. But we are going to make... Let's see here. What I want to make here is a racing game, and I'm interested in making an action racing game, but I just made an action game, so maybe we'll just go with the casual here. So yeah, that should work. Let's see here. Do we do this for the younger kids? Some publishers won't give you a choice. So what I'm going to do here is casual racing. We're going to do this with the MC Turbo Engine 2, which is the engine that I just made because it's awesome. Yeah, that was like the worst ever. So, MC Turbo Engine 2, and we're going to call this MC Turbo Racing because we are trying to promote ourselves, and I am not ashamed. We're going to target this. I want to do this for the younger kids, but I've made so many little kid games. We're going to target this to everybody, because we want to get as much breadth as possible, and we're going to do our new fancy graphics engine. And I'll probably have to take a quick pause here. Alright, so I'm back, and inevitably I'm going to get interrupted here in a little bit. This is what development for medium games looks like, though, and you can see that we have the same slider options as we did before. We have the same feature elements that we did before, but now we have staff. We have to assign staff to different areas, and this is where people who say, oh, this is just like Game Dev Story have not played this game, because this is where you really start to pile in some complexity. So I've already gotten paid up front for my publisher deal. This is a racing casual game, so story doesn't matter. We want the gamepad support. We don't need the linear story for this. I could eliminate the save game, just say, haha, it is a Nintendo game, but for casual games, this is where I'm a little torn, because you don't really care about the engine as much, but it is a racing game, so I'm kind of torn between putting it here or putting it, like, down or up, because it's like, I push a button, I go forward, I win. Oh, great, the Southern's coming out of me now. Alright, so I think that's a pretty good compromise down there. Let's cut the story even more. Now the next part is choosing who does what where. Now I do have some balanced people. I'm going to put Robert Santos, I think, on the engine, but I'm going to drop him down until he's doing 30% engine work. Eleanor Newman, oh great, I'm starting to drag crap around. I don't know why that happens. This game, I'm playing in windowed mode. I like to use Bandicam in full screen, but this game, I can't record on the window for some reason. I'm going to save myself here. Now, what you see going on is that each person's assigned different percentages based on this, and this carries over through the whole game. Now, with 3 staff, you're going to see it's kind of hard to balance making a whole game here. With 3 staff, you'll be tempted to hire more, but it's okay if you go over 100%. You just don't want to go overboard 100%. And this is why I like having some balanced staff early. If I do get a 4th staff member, I'll want him to be someone who can more focus in design. I still exactly don't know for sure. I know story and quest is a largely design issue, engine's largely a tech issue. I think gameplay is kind of a both, but I can see where it's a tech issue, so I really don't know. but we're going to hit OK anyway, because that looks decent. So let's make some games instead of scratching our faces. Now the other thing about medium games is that the bar raises slower. That means you can get more crap in there, which is all well and good, as the animals are now going crazy around me. So here's the other neat thing. Dialogues are going to go down. Artificial intelligence, it's a casual game, so I only need a little bit of it, not a ton. Level design is going to be the key, though. I really don't need dialogues for this. So I'm not even going to click on better dialogues, because that's money I don't need. I'm going to put better AI, though, because I do have a little bit of it, and it is a racing game. So I'll pay money to have some more in there, but the dialogues don't really matter to me. It's all about level design. And who's going to be in charge of level design? Me. That's who. We kind of want to save our other people for this stuff. Is once again, I'm dragging windows around. And you see here, you can assign multiple people to the same stuff, but Eleanor's on dialogues, not doing a lot. See, 75, 71, and 54. This is going to end terribly on the back end of the project, but notice we're hemorrhaging cash. Look at that. We're down to 1 million. And now we're not getting bonuses for new topics, which is fine. I was expecting that with a medium game coming out. It would take too long, and I'm going to have to say that my cat that KK is based off of is being a bad cat, so let me pause real quick. Okay, we'll see how many more interruptions I have, but look at that, the Super Nintendo has been released, and I think that's a little funny in that, well, look at what I'm not releasing my game for. So, we'll just continue with this. You can see poor Robert is starting to get gassed a little bit. But we don't need to worry as much about this stuff. I want my sound to be pretty good. An open world casual racer doesn't really seem to fit. So, Santos, you're going to be tired, but get on there. Get on that train. And we're going to put you over here and you over here. We'll actually up the world design just a little bit, the sound just a little bit, to try and alleviate the pressure. Now you do get bonuses if everybody's at like under 100%. That's really hard to do with a medium game and 3 people staff. So I'm happy with this. I could make it an open world racing casual game. That might be cool, but I don't think that 20,000 is going to add to my game. It might actually subtract from it. So let's up the sound just a little more. Got something there. Alright, so we are pumping this out. We're getting a lot of research points, which is good because I'm kind of starved for new genres. And come on, let's make this the best game we can. And look at that. This is where, like I said, it starts to get hard. You tank like this, you get one game that doesn't make as much, and you are starting to get in a world of pain. We have no bugs. We can release this now, and we're going to. So it's here. We have a new record for technical expertise, new topic, new combo. Great combo. So casual racer. Go casual racer, go. There we go. Just all these things you can do. And we actually upped our 2D graphics as well. Which actually means I think I can research the next level of graphics now. So, and look at that, I'm having money problems, my staff gets raised, character progression. So no graphics update yet. I can't afford to update my 2D graphics right now, not when I just made an engine. So go take a vacation. And what can we do here? There's some good stuff for the engine. Marketing's going to be really important coming up soon. So let's go ahead and research marketing. I know it's 50,000, but it's going to be worth it. Let's research a new topic. Wall pirate or post-apocalyptic or business. Let's go post-apocalypse. That's something that I have not made a game for in this yet, and I've not even seen be an option. So MC Turbo Racing. What is our review going to be? Oh, this is going to be ugly, isn't it? Oh, I like it. Oh my god, I'm going to get panned here. Meh. Oh my god. Oh, what did I do wrong? So this means we're in trouble. Now, I think I was supposed to get a 7. So I'm probably going to get slapped with the publisher penalty here, which is great because I can't afford a lot. So let's see here. 61.7 of sales. The game doesn't live up to expectations. We get how much of a penalty? I'm at 86 right now. And I just lost a bunch of money. So let me see here. I am on the way to getting screwed. We need to research another topic pronto. Rhythm. I will take rhythm in a heartbeat. And let's see here. You're back. So what other publisher deals are available? You can't always get good topics here. I can't afford to do this on a new system. The fortunate thing though is that even with that penalty, I'm still making some money off the 10% royalty. Unfortunately, it's not selling very well. So they really want business games. Business simulation would be actually decent. And decent for the PC, and that's a decent payout. So pirate, no, we're going to make a small game and see what we can get next, because I'm not going to force myself into a publisher hellhole. So let's develop a new game. Medium games cost too much. I do have 10k fans though. Let's get back to making something for the youngins. Post-apocalyptic, that's not for the youngins. But what I do want to do here is, let's see here, post-apocalyptic... what? Post-apocalyptic simulation could be interesting. Or post-apocalyptic action. Let me look at my game library again, because I feel like I'm checking this every time. But it's important because you can get penalized here. So I've just made an action game. I just made a fantasy. Yeah. Maybe it was too soon for a casual game. We'll make a post-apocalyptic RPG. You gotta learn to survive at some point. Or a post-apocalyptic simulation, I guess. I mean, well, actually, post-apocalyptic RPG could be interesting too. Yeah, that's probably better. So let's see, what do I want to make this on? Wow, for the Super NES does not really have a great market penetration like I thought. But I'll tell you, the Game Boy's not going to like it. Maybe I should make it, if it's going to only be 1% less, I probably should make this game for the PC, because that's going to cut down on the cost. So MC Turbo Engine 2, let's not fail this time. So we're going for the RPG. We will just call this Post-Apocalypse. The Jetsons is a post-apocalypse show, or at least the Earth was ruined if you ever watched the first episode. So we will call this Sky Hill in that honor, because that is the only area that remains. And I'd love to make a medium game, but once again, not enough people will buy it. Until you get a bunch of fans, at your best going through your publishers for that. So, like, surprise announcement. And yeah, this is where they introduced the PlayStation Nintendo failed merger. Spoiler alert. And it looks like it's about to be interruptionality here, because so things turn sour, blah blah blah. And if you know your gaming history, you know what happens. If you don't, you don't, but there's a reason there's something called PlayStation here. So, post-apocalypse. It is the distant future, and we are going for our tried and true formula here. That's right, we're going meta in this game and saying, oh my god, a game where people complain about things being derivative of something. We're going to make games that are derivative of other games. So let's pump this out. We're apparently making a lot of bugs. Making a lot of stuff together. Dialogues. Level design. And let's put in even better dialogues. These are actually cheaper because I'm making a small game. And we're making it on the PC. So I am at 900,000, and we get a proposition here. It's all coded. This can be good, it can be not so good. Initiates sabotage of some critical system of a competitor. No, I can't afford to do that. If it was like, hey, we'll steal something and give you a new topic, I'll pay for that, but not that. So let's see here. Game history. That game cost me a crap ton. Largely because of the penalty I had to pay, but I did make a slight profit, which unfortunately has been cut into by the fact that I have to pay my staff. So really, I've lost money. It's kind of the hidden cost there. It's your world design, and this is going to be the baddest ass open world Super Nintendo post-apocalyptic RPG. I'd play this game. I'd only make games I want to play, and the Nintendo will be taken off in a little bit. It's called the TES. What do we know what it's talking about? So yeah, we are. Wow, that final 5%, man, that was actually better than our casual racer. So let's get this right. So no more bugs. No bugs. There we go. Funny how the small game was better than the medium game. New topic, new combo, great combo. There we go. Yeah, I'd play that game. Why didn't someone make a post-apocalypse RPG? I mean, there is post-apocalyptic simulations like Oregon Trail. But let's see here. Everybody's leveling. We're all happy. Let's see how this goes. Oh, multiplayer. Apparently I have not made any multiplayer games until now. There we go. So Turbo Racing's going to go off the market all of a sudden. Well, it's still selling. I have not seen two games selling at the same time. Unlike Game Dev Story, actually, which can have multiple games selling at the same time. Well, let me take that back. Game Dev Story, there is some stuff later in the game that can sell at the same time, but we'll cross that bridge when we reach it. First reviews. Oh my god, this is going to be a 9 or 10. 10. Oh. Go figure. You go small, you make the hit you need. Holy crap. 10. 10. We're going to get 10s across the board? No. Stupid Game Hero every fucking time. What? All games? All games my ass. These two are my friends. I obviously paid them off, but by small ass budget. There we go, Sky Hill. Now I want you to know something though. That one's off the market. Sky Hill pops on the market. There's not a lot you can do there. But I'm curious to see. Look at all the... It's a small game, so I'm not getting nearly as many sales. And you're going to see here that making a small game... Okay, we made $3.4 million off the Nintendo. Awesome. But look at this. It's a few weeks. Sky Hill has sold 46,000. It is one of the most critically acclaimed games of the year. MC Turbo Racing gets panned, sells tons of units. This is why you want to go publisher, if you can. Although this is good too. This is saving my hide a little bit because I'm up to $1 million. Low buy-in. I know it's on the PC, but low buy-in, low risk. And we get some good buzz. So this is good for fan generation. So Wonderful Legend of Game Worlds makes Sky Hill a joy to discover. You will spend hours traveling through the world. What can I say? Stop reading, start playing. I want to play that game too. Why can't someone make that game? I'm making a game about games I want to make. Meta. All this, all the time. Ugh, we need to start researching some crap, don't we? Let's research multiplayer. Let's research simple cutscenes. Actually, let's research fucking steering wheel. Hey, it doesn't say fucking steering wheel, but hey, that's good. I sold my own game for 100,000 units. When's the last game I self-published that sold 100,000 units? Well, My Secret Closet did, and Moo did. So there we go. We've made a steady profit here. So we're kind of in the black all of a sudden. So what do our publisher things look like? Any topic casual, business simulation. Fuck, they won't fine. I'll make your business game. I'll make your damn business game. Oh, I can make a virtual pet game. I'm gonna hop all over that when I get the chance. So steering wheel. Blah blah blah. Someone's probably gonna get tired and need a nap here in a minute. Sky Hill made 700,000. That was really solid. But see, that's the problem here. If you get stuck making small games, it's because you have to. Oh, and of course, are you kidding me? Oh, well, it'll have to be for the Vena gear, so no. But evolution, adventure, any topic, any genre. I just need a 5. So, now people want evolution. So if I had business before, well, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to make a business game. It's going to be a simulation. And it's going to call the most common thing that I run into running my own business, which is called Client Collections. Yay. That's like the worst looking title ever. Ugh. Let's just call it Collections. Apparently I can't backspace anymore. Oh god. Clients not paying you is like especially in this economy, is the worst. Worst. But business simulations should be solid. We should get some good sales. This is, I believe, for the PC. And it'll be using super fancy version 2D graphics. That's what we need today. So let's see. We haven't done a simulation in a little while. So what do we want? We want stories or quests. Actually, I do think it'd be kind of funny to have a linear story there, so we'll keep that. That's going to be kind of the same thing we've done here before. We want a good engine, but we want better gameplay, because I don't know if you've run into simulations. I know I have, where, like, let's look at SimCity 5, which I've made some videos of, and I'm trying to make an LP series of, but the game keeps bugging out. SimCity 5, great fun gameplay, some good options, but the engine is terrible. The way the agents run around is awful. The fact that it's loaded such a small size of traffic, the engine just breaks. So maybe that means I should focus more on the engine here. So we'll do that. And if I could just find this sweet spot for actually dragging things. There we go. So let's see if we can make some cash money. And already Eleanor's getting tired. Well, that's too bad. You'll have to wait until next game. She is slow anyway. I may have to replace her before too long. So let's see here. Dialogues, level design. AI is what we want. AI is the big sticky situation here. I wish I was not dragging these things around like this. We want, better dialogue. Oh, it is a business simulation. We do want some dialogues. And we do want some level design, but... stupid. I'm getting dragging errors now. It sucks. So there we go. Like I said, it's once you get into medium publishing, it's like small. You can make better critical acclaim things, but you kind of have to go medium here. You don't have much of a choice. But my team's doing pretty well. Okay, world design not as good. Sound. They want the good graphics. Did I really have terrible graphics the last time around? Maybe. Man. Okay, well. Let's see here. I'll put in a lot of hard work. And if I can grab this window, Eleanor will put in a lot of hard work. And Santos, you can kind of derp it up. Okay, so we'll drop the graphics just a little bit, just to not totally break my own neck. So I'm tired, everybody's tired. And collections, the business simulation, can it save us from dropping down? We were at 2 million at one point, and now we're not. So we need you to bug fix, and we're going to release this ASAP. There we go. Collections, the thing we are trying to avoid in making this game, is our disclaimer at the opening. So we get bonus experience, which is good because it'll help us make better games. Now I should be able to make better 2D graphics, but I probably won't need to. So let's see here. So Santos gets a new salary. Wow, that is a lot of unlocks. Stereo sound, AI companions, dialogue tree, and better 2D graphics. So you deserve a vacation. And then collections. What do we got? 6. I think I just need to have a 5. I really need to pay attention to that. Well, it looks like, wow, okay. So we're in the clear for this publisher. Create a title. Played it for days. Wow, so Star Games can suck it because they don't know what a good game is. Apparently they don't know how to run a business, and they will soon be out of business. So I could be training my guys a little bit, but I do want to. It's probably time to start transitioning into some early 3D graphics. Even though I won't be able to do that until my next engine here. So, is there any other interesting topics? I want evolution, I want virtual pet. Topics are good to get. We can get some other stuff later. So collections, look at that. Look at all that money. And look at all those fans. This is how you build fans. Holy cow. That is a lot of sales. And now we get to go to games. The G3 convention. Which, there we go. And we do not get penalized by the publisher because we actually got good reviews for that game. So we will take that to the bank. That's what publisher games look like, and we get some good options here. We're going to bank some research for what we want to do next, but notice one more time here. How much profit have we made from this? Well, that was an expensive game. Interesting. It looks like I've made a lot of money. So yeah, it's getting to be more expensive to make some stuff here. I'm not sure where that price spike comes from, but apparently it is. So, if I can, but for some reason I'm at 1.3 million, so obviously I'm not doing that bad. Okay, so you can probably hear that coughing in the background. I'm going to have to call this an episode here in just a moment. And look, I'm just about at 1 million sales. And the RPG genre is popular. I just made an RPG. That sucks. So I missed that boat. I don't have a publisher deal. Oh, I do have a any topic. Alright, so we can make an evolution adventure for... That sounds like terrible... Well, EVO was a fun game. We can make any topic, any genre, and get 9% royalties, or we can shoot for the moon and go for 14% royalties. I wonder if the upfront pay is something I get or don't get, so... We're going to stop this here. We're going to call this an episode, and we'll see if we can progress back into the black. I think we're going to recover, because I'm making some good bank now. So, I hope you all have enjoyed this, and we will continue carrying on for the good kitty. Till next time.